Hey, Ryu, you've been having trouble with people lately. Haven't you? I can totally see it on your face.
Yeah, you got me. Whether it's at work or with friends, sometimes things just don't go well. Sora, do you have any good tips for dealing with this?
In that case, let me teach you the ninja technique called Gosha no Jutsu, the 5 wheels techniques. It's a sophisticated way of manipulating people's psychology through conversation. If you master it, you might be able to smooth out your relationships.
Gosha no Jutsu? Never heard of it. But what kind of technique is it? Can ninja skills really be useful in modern life?
Gosha no Jutsu refers to strategies that skillfully manipulate fundamental human emotions, joy, anger, sorrow, pleasure, and fear, to control and influence the target. Hehe, ninjas weren't just about hiding and fighting. They were also masters of psychological warfare. Let me break it down for you. First up is Kisha no Jutsu, the technique of joy. This technique involves praising and flattering someone to lower their guard and draw out information. For example, a ninja might infiltrate enemy territory and flatter the enemy commander, making them so pleased they accidentally spill secrets.
Got it. So you use compliments to make people let their guard down. But can you really use that in everyday life?
Of course. In business, for instance, complimenting a coworker or subordinate on their strengths can boost morale and build trust. If you make a habit of recognizing even the smallest good things about someone, they'll be more motivated for the next task.
So in daily life, maybe if a friend cooks something for you, and you compliment the dish and show appreciation, you could grow closer, right?
Exactly. A little praise and gratitude can go a long way in building good relationships. Next is Doshin no Jutsu, the technique of anger. This technique involves intentionally making someone angry, causing them to lose their cool and reveal their true feelings or weaknesses. Ninjas would provoke enemy commanders, throwing them off balance and disrupting their plans.
Intentionally making someone mad? But wouldn't that just make things worse?
You have to be careful with it, but in business negotiations. For example, if the other side is being too aggressive, you can present a tough condition. It might make them nervous, causing them to reveal what they really think or compromise. Just don't forget to smooth things over afterward.
So in everyday life, like, if you're having a sibling argument, you could provoke them a bit to get them to spill a secret they're hiding?
Exactly, but keep it lighthearted to avoid damaging your relationship. Next up is Aisha no Jutsu, the technique of sadness. This involves sharing your struggles to elicit sympathy from others. Ninjas would sometimes pretend to be in a pitiful situation to win the sympathy of enemy soldiers and gather information.
So you tell a sad story. Can you really do that in business?
Yes. For example, if you're facing challenges at work, honestly sharing your situation with your boss and asking for support can help. Saying something like, "I'm really struggling right now," or, "I trust you enough to share my troubles," might get you the resources you need.
In everyday life, like telling a friend, "I've been feeling down lately," and getting their help, that sounds more doable.
Exactly. When you're in trouble, it's best to ask for help directly. And make sure to make the person feel special, like they're the only one who can help you. Next is Rakusha no Jutsu, the technique of fun. This technique involves entertaining or making someone envious to distract them. Ninjas would sometimes sneak into enemy celebrations, livening up the party to lower the enemy's guard.
Entertaining, huh? That's right up my alley. But how do you use that in business?
For example, during a presentation or meeting, adding a bit of humor can grab everyone's attention. If you lighten the mood, negotiations might go more smoothly.
In daily life, like telling funny stories at a gathering, to make things more fun and bring everyone closer?
Exactly. If you can lift the mood, you can also bring people closer together. The last one is Gosha no Jutsu, the technique of fear. This technique involves instilling fear to control someone's actions. Ninjas would sometimes sneak into enemy camps at night and set fires, causing panic and confusion.
Whoa, that's intense. But would you really do that in business?
In business, emphasizing the risks of a project, for example, can create a sense of urgency, making your team take quick action. If you point out how bad things could get if risks are ignored, everyone will take it seriously.
In everyday life, like telling your family, if we don't prepare for this, we could be in real trouble, to get them to take precautions?
Exactly. Sometimes, scaring people a little is necessary to protect them. So, Ryu, what do you think? With Gosha no Jutsu, you might just be able to master your relationships.
Thanks, Sora. I think I can make it work. Who knew ninja techniques could be so useful today?
Ninjas have always been about overcoming challenges with wisdom and skill. Just remember, the key is always to put yourself in the other person's shoes. Think about what would make them happy, or what might hurt them, and act with empathy.
Got it. If I think from the other person's perspective, I'll know what to say. Alright. Time to go into ninja mode tomorrow. But, do ninjas have a technique for napping?
That we'll keep as a ninja secret. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.